There it is.
Yeah.
All right.
Awesome.
See you later.
Great.
Hey,
Perfect. Bye now.
coming by.
Dave, this is yours mixed through the Neve console. So we recorded with Neve preamps, and Tom, our lovely engineer, mixed this using a variety of 31102 EQ.
Thank you, Tom.
Thanks, Tom.
Thanks, Tom. Hey, what's up, Joe?
Hi, Casey. How are
Casey
you?
Cooper. We're here at the UA Universal Audio booth. We did some really cool stuff because they have some really cool stuff, and we're going to talk a little bit about it. Basically, I mean, what we did was we took the Apollo Unison preamps into the studio and modeled some amazing consoles with a bunch of awesome drummers on an amazing kit. And so, like, I mean, what is it? What the Unison preamps, the modeling? Can you like speak to that just a little bit?
Sure. So the Unison preamps in all of our Apollo interfaces are using our plug-in technology, our preamp channel strips and things, and going an extra step beyond just recreating a plug-in channel strip. What we are doing is we are actually changing the impedance of the preamp itself, the hardware itself, to match what the original plug-in or the original piece would be. And so by doing that, you get your microphones and everything else that you plug into your Apollo to really react in the same way it would if you were to plug into a real 1073 or a real API or a real SSL. And we do that for not only the mic inputs, but also like the high impedance inputs. So your guitar effects, your guitar amps and things will also do the same sort of Unison technology and create a response, very much like the real piece.
So you're actually doing that in an analog way with like transformers and stuff, and it's not just digital, you know, like there's a lot of modeling that's like, oh, you know, we created this electronic thing and it does it, but like this is like, it's almost like you're actually plugging into a console.
Right, exactly. So not only are we doing the digital side of stuff that you do inside of your DAW, but we are, like I said, we are changing the impedance of the preamp. And like as you change impedance and things, you get a different, what sort of like frequency response. Things plugged in like a microphone will behave a little differently. You know, it will drive a little harder, a little less, you know, etc. So you get slightly different things. So by doing this, by changing the impedance of the preamps, we're able to create a more real sounding recreation of the real piece.
And then based on the microphones that you have available to you in your studio, you can find which of those consoles reacts the best to those mics, which one like really brings out the best sound, the best tone, the best response, you know, from what you're recording. So I mean that takes it to a new level. That's awesome.
Exactly. Like certain vintage mics will play much better with like the 610 pre, or more modern mics might want something that has a much more higher like impedance, like an SSL or an API or something like that. So yeah, you can really mix and match and find what really makes your microphone sit. The API console is really known for its mid-forward punchiness, a nice tightness. It's really good on drums. I really personally love the API EQs for my drums and the gates and compression as well. I think it plays really nicely with quick transient type like that.
Let's hear it. So he's got a lot of quick transients, that's for sure. Oh, that snare. Work. Yeah. You put something in there to like kind of a little bit, yeah. It sounds so fat and like.
think so.
What in the world, man?
It's the API.
Yeah, it's the API. Yeah.
It's not me.
Oh, okay, yeah. No drum skills necessary when you got the API going.
Yeah, right? So what we have here are your drum tracks we recorded with the Helios preamp.
Okay,
And
sweet.
our
Is it going to make me play like Roger Taylor?
I hope so. Yeah. I hope it inspires you.
Yeah, that's
That's the idea. Is we want to inspire.
Yeah, and you can get all of that back in your ears while you're drumming, right? So like you can hear that, how great it sounds.
Yeah,
like,
using the Apollos, you can hear processing in real time. So you could theoretically build your full mix and play and record with a fully mixed drum set right there.
That's
so
inspiration right there.
Yeah. So here's the Helios, and what our guy did, Tom in London, mixed all these things for us after we tracked them. And he just sent them back to us. So he has gone and mixed all of these drum tracks with the appropriate console channel strips. So we are mixing the Helios preamps that we recorded with Helios EQs, as well as appropriate like plate reverbs and 1176 compressors to give that woody fatness that the Helios is known for.
Woody fatness.
Woody fatness.
I like that.
Yeah. So without further ado, the Helios.
Okay. Nice.
Beautiful.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That sounds great.
So we've gone through here, and we have the Helios EQ running through here. We are running some light to medium compression across many of them.
And all this is like, plugins and stuff that you can get from UA.
These are all UA plugins we're using. So we mix this all exclusively with UA
Yeah, of course.
products.
And so does some of that like come with the Apollo, or is this add-ons, or?
Both.
Okay.
Every Apollo does come with our Analog Classics bundle, which is a variety of compressors and EQs, and as well as guitar amps and things, just to get everyone started. So as soon as you get an Apollo, you have something to work with right out of the box.
That's awesome.
And then we have a huge variety of plugins available on our website.
Oh, I've seen it.
Oh yeah.
Like you could spend days just going through the plugins, like figuring out what it is you want. So that's awesome.
Is the word that comes to mind. So much breathing room on that upper high mids. A ton.
Yeah. So the Neve really pushes. Neve will be Class A amplifiers, and the transformers really make a nice sizzle and shimmy.
Sure. Definitely like just glossed over, but like a breathiness to all of that high end. And it's insanely clear.
And the high end for Neve on Neves just goes forever.
Right.
Really.
Yeah.
Even in psychoacoustic levels,
right.
You get a lot of good things. Thank you so much for your time.
Dude, thank you for your time. Thank you for showing me all this incredible gear setup. I mean, the capabilities are truly phenomenal. I'm a young guy, pretty young anyway. I certainly have not recorded on all these amazing consoles, and to be able to sit in Sweetwater Studio A behind a beautiful Pearl Masters Maple Gum Kit, which are my favorite drum shells, and to hear them through each of these consoles, like, and them to be so emulated, modeled so well, like it's fantastic.
Some of these consoles, many of us will never get a chance to even see in real life, let alone record on, like, especially like the Helios. It's so rare and legendary. You have to be in that upper echelon of producer or engineer musician to be able to get your hands on one of those and use it. So this is allowing, you know, many people to be able to recreate like their favorite sounds, you know, that might not even exist anymore. So
It puts so much at your fingertips that you shouldn't be able to have at your fingertips, but at the same time, like, you should. But you know what I'm saying? Like, like, as a normal person trying to record on that stuff, you'd never be able to. But as a normal person, you get the right gear, all of a sudden you have it at your fingertips, you know, and that's the absolute, like, leaps and bounds that the home studio market has gone through over the last decade or so. Like, to what you're able to do at your house now is insanity.
It's so incredible. You can make fully finished, fully polished records at home, which is amazing and terrifying, but amazing. You know,
for sure. And it's really awesome to see Universal Audio lead the charge. Thank you for your time, and I look forward to digging through more of the files and
absolutely
syncing it up with the video and showing it to the world.